So, you saw a YouTube short and you were fired up, motivated to start hitting the gym. You went for 2 days and thought that now there is nobody stopping you from getting a aesthetic physique. The third day, maybe I should take a rest, Sai, and you don't go to the gym. If this is you have a problem. You don't know that there are three things that you have to keep in mind when you are trying to stay consistent on a new habit. So, in today's video, I will tell you the three things to keep in mind when you are trying to stay consistent on a new habit. First thing, start small. See, it is a really small statement, right? Start small, but it makes a big difference. Let's take an example. Let's say you want to start meditating, and on the very first day, just out of sheer motivation, you meditate 20 minutes on the first day. Do you think you would be able to do a 20-minute long meditation continuously for more than 2 days? If you think, just go and try. You do it for 2, 3, 4 days, not more than that. And staying consistent means sticking to it for the rest of your life. So, if you want to start meditating, for an example, you start small. You start with a 2-minute meditation. Then, every week, you increase the time a little bit. That's how it works. If you go to the gym first day and you try to lift heavy, you would be bored because it would be too hard for you. Like you've been sitting there eating junk food for 10, 20, 25 years, however old you are, and suddenly you go one day and try to lift 100 kilo. Do you think you would able to do that? No way. You won't. So you have to start small. Once you have the momentum, you can increase it. You can increase the time, you can increase the weight, right? These are just example. You can apply it in any habit. Meditate, start with a small time limit. You want to go to the gym, start with lifting lightweight. You want to start listening to podcasts, start with listening 30-minute podcasts. You want to start reading books daily, start reading 1 or 2 pages daily. That's it. And as you grow, as you stay consistent on that, keep increasing, right? So that's the first thing, start small. The second thing is don't skip your habit more than one day consecutively. For that, let's take another example. Let's take the gym again. That let's say I wanna stay consistent to going to the gym. What I would do is I would go gym 6 days a week, take a rest day, and then again go. I would make sure that I don't skip the gym 2 days in a row. That's a really big thing. you have to make sure that when you are starting out, when you are trying to build a habit, you have to make sure that you don't skip 2 days in a row. It is really important. Like, see, there will be days when you will just not be able to do the thing, but you have to make sure that you don't skip it for 2 days in a row. It is really important, right? So if you don't skip 2 days in a row and you keep doing the habit for around 21 days or 60 days, that thing will be engraved in your, like, your body would be used to it, and then it will get easier, and then you can increase the difficulty. But first of all, you gotta make sure that you don't uh, skip 2 days in a row. The third and the last thing that you have to keep in mind when you are trying to build a habit is a mindset thing. It is a mindset shift. You have to understand that there will be days where you will just not be able to do that thing. You have to accept it, right? Like, let's imagine you want to start meditating and you tell yourself that I will meditate for the rest of my life. And 3 days into your meditating streak, and some close relative dies. Boom, you can't meditate that day and your streak is broken. So that happens. Life is made up of highs and lows. There is no light without dark. There is no success without failing. So you have to understand that there will be days when you won't be able to do it. There will be a day in the week when you will be not able to do it. At that day, tell yourself, I didn't do it today. I'm going to make sure I don't miss it 2 days in a row. But if I skip one day, I'm not a fucking failure. I'm not a failure if I skip one day. At least I'm trying. Just look around you, bro. Nobody is trying. Go outside, look in the roads. Everybody is overweight. At least you are trying to stay consistent on the gym. At least you are trying. Be proud. When you skip one day, don't be sad. It happens. It happens with even the elite guys, even the top 1% male do skip one day. What do you think? Like, Hamza never wakes up and like do you think there are no days in Hamza's life when he just can't work out? Obviously, he has to record videos. He won't work out. You have to understand that there will be days you would have to skip something to do the another thing. Understand that God has planned everything before you did. So just be proud of yourself that you are trying, and never stop trying. So those were the three things. Let me recall you. Start small. Don't skip 2 days in a row. And the mindset. At least I'm trying. I hope you found this video valuable. If you found it valuable, make sure you hit the subscribe button. See you in the next one.